What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, and in this video, over the next 2, possibly 3.5 minutes, what I want to talk about is really how to start a business from home. In this video, obviously the title is how to start a daycare center. I'm going to touch base on this briefly in the beginning here, but really just break down some important principles and concepts you have to know about building a business in general from home. Alright, that's going to save you a lot of time, energy, sweat, frustration, late nights. So you're going to want to know this stuff. You're going to want to pay close attention, because to kick off the conversation, when it comes to actually starting a daycare center, it's an awesome business. It's something that is in the need of a marketplace. All right, lots of people, they're working jobs. They need their children to, be looked at over the day. And it's a great market, it's a great business. However, there's a lot of things, a lot of wheels turning when it comes to this business model. And you don't have to take my word from it. All right, having actually gotten around friends of mine who have started their own daycare centers from home, having seen them start it in a very simple process. You can literally start it right out of your home, but the process itself, literally seeing them beat themselves up over it, always catering to parents' needs and always adjusting to what parents want them to do for their kids throughout the day, what they want their kids to learn every single day. It can be really frustrating, all right, catering to every single person, but not just that. You got to look at it from a business perspective, all right? If you're operating from your home, all right, which is really the talk of this video, you got to keep in mind you have to make enough money to operate in your home. So you're looking at your bills, your monthly payments, your mortgage, you're looking at electricity, water, you're looking at supplies and equipment, toys that you're going to need for kids, all right? You're looking at all that overhead and more. All right, if things happen, things break, you got to have money set aside for that. And you should also probably have 1 or 2 staff members as well, or a personal assistant, because if you're just working the business by yourself, that means if you're sick, your income and your business stops. All right, so it's good to have someone at hand. But aside from that, you got to look at the overhead associated with it. And a lot of people, they're just like, oh, I'm going to start a daycare business from my home. It's not the case, and some of you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about, because you have started your own daycare center from home before, and you know it can be a little bit of a headache, all right, dealing with all that stuff. And it's not to say it's bad, but honestly, if you're looking at this because you just want to build a business from home, if that's really what you're looking for here, all right, I've got a lead I want to throw your way before you consider opening up a daycare center from home. And if you hear me out here, all right, my lead I'm going to throw your way is actually to look towards starting a business from home online. And the reason being, all right, you can take this, you can leave this, you can take and apply the principles that I'm going to share with you here however you wish, but my experience with this goes back over the last year when I took myself from a traditional home business, all right, to an internet home business. I came across a person building a business online without having to work 14 or 18-hour days like I was with my traditional home business. And because they weren't doing that and they didn't have the overhead associated with it, they weren't chasing people down into their business, all right, they're working right from their laptop. And the cool part was, all right, you may not think that this is cool, but I thought it was pretty cool, because they're working wherever there's literally an internet connection with their laptop. They were traveling all over the world running their business from their computer. So they'd be in like Bocas del Toro, and then they'd be in Spain, they'd be in Italy, and all these different places, really cool places, and they'd be building a business from their computer. So it was really attractive to me. All right, they're living like a dream lifestyle that seemed like a complete fantasy to me, without time and money being an issue, making a high multiple 6-figure income. Because of that, I reached out to them, asked them if they could help me out, a struggling person trying to build a business from home that was sustainable and consistent, all right? And luckily, they opened up their playbook to me, and I applied what was shared with me very strategically. I had to work for it, but if you're not afraid of work, all right, it's the best model you could tap into. And my results from that were creating a full-time income business, working part-time, but they're not typical results, all right? Like I said, what I've done is not a gimmick. I had to learn stuff, I had to put in work, but if you want to build a business from home, the best, most lucrative, most profitable model you could tap into, all right, is the internet, where you can leverage yourself and not have to have or carry the overhead of a traditional business, where you can leverage yourself and not have to go through the learning curve of creating your own products and services, where you can leverage yourself and be able to travel the world, truly leverage yourself. If that's what you're looking for out of a business where you can have a life at the same time, the internet is the best thing to tap into. So my friend, that's my overview, and if you get anything out of it, it's really because there's so much noise when it comes to building businesses online, to connect with someone. When I connected with someone who was online, like I said, everything started to change. I started to model and copy what they're doing with their permission. They shared with me what they were doing, and stuff started happening. But before that point, I'll tell you, I was looking for secrets online. I was trying to figure out things prior to building my traditional businesses, and it was crazy stuff. So I'd advise you, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel yourself, connect with someone who's building a business online, who's willing to connect with you, who's willing to show you how to get the results that you want. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as they put together for you. It's been a fun conversation. I could go on for hours about this stuff, but I'm excited. You know, you're looking to become an entrepreneur, a business owner, whatever path you take. I look forward and hope to hearing from you your successes and your stories. So I appreciate you, and also make sure, if you do want to learn how to build a business online, if you want to learn step by step exactly what I've been able to do, you know, exactly what I was shown going back 13 months ago from now my good friend and mentor, who at that point was making a high multiple six-figure income, who's now making like 7 figures. All right, if you want to see and be shown exactly what they shared with me that allowed me in 2.5 weeks to create a full-time income business working part-time on the internet, make sure to check out my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll pop a link down below in the description. I appreciate you for your time, and like I said, if you've got the drive, if you're willing to learn some stuff, I'll see you on the other side, because like I said, this stuff does require some work. You do have to learn stuff. I'll be blunt and I'll be open with you. I'll be transparent, but I look forward for those of you who are looking forward to pursuing through that, so you can accomplish what you want to accomplish and helping you get the results that you want. Appreciate you. Take care.